everyone, welcome to another video, and today being Sunday is my fragrances of the week. Now if you notice a little bit of difference in the camera, I have lent my camera I do my reviews with to my mother. She's gone away for a couple of nights with her cousin to her cousin's son's wedding, so I've let her have my camera. She's taking pictures and whatever, so I'm using my old camera that I used to use. So any bit of difference in audio or anything like that, that'll be the reason why. So this week I have 4 fragrances that I've worn this week, and what I am currently wearing today being the Sunday. So it's been an interesting week. It's been raining at the start of the week, and now it's quite hot the last few days, and apparently next week it's going to go freezing cold again, and then it'll warm up again. So yeah, it's all over the place, the weather. It really is, especially it always has been in the UK, to be honest. So what should we get on with? So Monday, both Monday and Tuesday. Now this week at work I had only a 4-day week, it being Easter weekend. My workplace pays for the bank holiday, so the Friday and Monday tomorrow we get off. We're closed, but we get paid for those, being a bank holiday. It's part of a sort of holiday entitlement. So I only did a 4-day week this week, so I decided to wear a fragrance twice and another fragrance twice. So Monday and Tuesday was using up my last bit of my favourite before it goes bad. Yeah, when you start leaving more expensive perfumes with naturals in, if you leave them too long they can start to go bad, so I want to finish the bottle before that, so I don't waste my money. And I wore one of, if not my favourite fragrance from of niche as yet, and this is Apom. So I wore Apom Monday and Tuesday. You can see I am getting rather low of this. I love this. I believe they've discontinued it now due to the brand being sold on, and they've discontinued a lot of fragrances. And if you can find it, it's something like 140, 150 pounds a people are paying for it now. I'm not really buying it at that price. So it's just a fresh, semi-clean, it's like a clean skin note in this, with orange blossom is probably the main thing, certainly for its opening, but it's the best quality orange blossom you've ever smelled. And then a amber dry down, not so much vanilla. I know amber's made with a lot of things that smell like vanilla, all combined. It's more like a resinous vanilla, but not sticky, or it's been made for a little fresher with the orange blossom. I was put onto this by Greggy Boy. Anybody know Greggy Boy? Is 76, his YouTube channel. Back in the day, about 10 years ago, we exchanged some samples, and one of them was this. And the minute, I'm not joking, I sprayed it, I smelt it, I wore it for the day. The day after, I purchased this bottle. So I really like it that much. So Monday and Tuesday was Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Apom. Alright, so going from high-end niche, high-endish niche, to the lower end of cheap but still good, and this one is one from the Joop House, or Dupe as some people say, but it's from Joop House. Is Joop Go. I wore this on Wednesday and Thursday. Nice, fresh citrus, rhubarb, green fragrance. There's a sweetness in here. It's not overly done like today's fragrances where they just try and go fresh and really syrupy sweet, which doesn't work in my opinion. This one, yeah, there's no overtone sweetness in here, and it is. No, I was watching Fragrance Matt. He did a live stream, and I mentioned I was wearing this, and he said he likes it and he wears it occasionally, but it's got like a bit more of a youthful edge to it, and I do agree. It's definitely the sweetness that does it. But if you like a fresh citrus, slightly green, slightly sweet fragrances, then Dubigo is a real good one. You can get like a big 200ml bottle like this, something like £23–25, something around there. Big 200ml of it. It does smell good. Again, I agree. It does smell a little youthful, not like really youthful, like 16. But if you smell this, you would think, oh, somebody's like 19 to 25 sort of thing. But I don't care. I wear it because I like it. Real nice, and definitely worth a look if you've never tried it. Okay, so Friday and Saturday. Again, I was off, but I just, sometimes I just want to wear a fragrance a couple of times, to not just one day, but a couple of days, just to both to experience that for a couple of days and get to enjoy it, but to also sort of try and get down the bottles a little bit as well. You put one wearing on every so often, the bottle will never go down, so I like to wear a fragrance a couple of days in a row and just get these bottles sort of used up, But saying that, this is what, a third or fourth bottle of this. So Friday and Saturday, Paco Rabanne's Put On. If you've not tried this, beautiful, fresh, clean, almost like a shaven cream accord in there, with greenness, herbal, just a touch of sweetness, nothing like the last one, just a hint of like a sprinkle of sweetness in here. Old school, yeah, but it's like an old school barbershop. It's an old school green barbershop. I mean, there's supposed to be lavender in here. I've never really got lavender out of it. It's probably what's given its cleanness. But real good stuff if you like dad scents, like a Zara Pour On, or a Paco Rabanne Pour On. That dad barbershop, just out of the barbershop kind of smell. You're really going to love Paco Rabanne Pour On. And for those who have tried it, most people like it. It's old school, but it's not dated in its smell. It doesn't smell dated, it doesn't smell old man. It's just got a style of old school barbershop, but keeping it nice and fresh and clean as well. So this one, again, I think this is my third bottle of the EDT, and I have had a 100ml bottle splash as well in the past, aftershave. So Friday, Saturday was Paco Rabanne's Put On. And today, it's warm today outside. I'm not a fan of warm weather, so I'll be staying in the house a little bit this weekend. Now, I don't like crowds. Some situations are fine. I'm more introvert, so I'm not comfortable in crowds or where there's a lot of people. So when there's a bank holiday, I stay at home, because wherever you go, no matter what you do, there's just going to be tons of people, and I'm not the biggest people person, so I stay at home, but even so, I still like to wear my fragrances and enjoy them. But today, it's very warm, and I went with this. I haven't really cracked into this that much. I've worn it maybe half a dozen times, and when I start wearing it, as this weather starts to creep in, and we start creeping slowly towards summer. And this one, Azaro Put On Low, or is it Azaro Low Pour On, however you want to say it. This one is like a fresh summer version of the original. I've got it on today. So this is today's fragrance in the Sunday. It dries down to the original but a little lighter, but throughout its opening and I'd say half of its life you get this sort of fresh, clean citrus. I think it's a mix of citrus. It smells more sort of lemon, yuzu kind of smell to it. I can't remember what's in this exactly on the top. The citruses, but it smells like a yuzu lemon kind of thing on the top. Maybe a bit of grapefruit, but yeah, there's a tinge there maybe of it. But to me, it's more like your lemon, yuzu kind of note, with that sort of herbal background to it. What it takes away from the original is sort of like the barbershop powdery side, which you only get a little bit, I know, again, there's a whole pour on, but it takes that away, so and the citrus is freshening it up a bit, but you still get the sort of DNA, that more the herbal side to pour on. It's still there, so you get a bit of the DNA there as well, so you will recognise it. So if you like the original but you want something a little easier to wear in higher heat, then this actually is really nice. I was surprised that I liked this. I'm not the biggest fan of pour on, although I might try it again, because last time I tried it I was a lot younger, a lot time ago, more towards the start of when I started collecting more, about 10 years ago. So yeah, today's juice is Zaro Put On Low. So that's it, that's what I've been wearing this week. Let me know in the comments below what you've been wearing this week. So tomorrow, being Monday, I'm going to do I'm going to record it today, but it's going to be a video about me being on YouTube for 10 years. Yes, although my channel doesn't reflect that. I mean, I've got maybe a year's worth of stuff. My first video on this channel is probably a year old. However, I have been on YouTube for 10 years doing fragrances. It was just a point where I deleted my channel for a while. I won't get into that. So you look out for that. I wouldn't say it's going to be a particularly long video. It's going to be a good 10-15 minutes or so. So if you like that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you again on the next video.